If you see somebody online 3D printing a file, do you have to have the same 3D printer to print that file? In most cases, no. Most 3D printing files are downloaded as an STL file. STL files can be opened by pretty much any type of slicer used by any type of 3D printer, meaning that I could download this one file and I could print it on my Bambu Labs printer, I could print it on my Enders, and I could print it on my Snapmaker. But there are a few caveats to this. For instance, this Mandalorian helmet. This helmet that was made by Jake DeRosa is way too big to fit on the build plate of my Bambu Labs printer or any of the printers that I have. So technically, I couldn't print this exact file all in one piece like Jake had because he has a large format printer. But a lot of times these larger files will come with options to break it into multiple pieces, or if it's not already pre-broken into multiple pieces, you can use programs like Bambu Studios or Mesh Mixer. On the opposite end of the spectrum, you have super teeny tiny prints. For instance, my keycaps on my 3D printed keyboard. While I get away with printing these on my FDM printer, they would be so much better if I had a resin printer. For example, on the Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas keycap, you can see how his ears just really didn't print that great. Had I had a resin printer, this would have printed so much better. So, in certain cases where you really need those fine details, you may need a resin printer. There may be a few more infrequent edge cases